Yo, back at it again with a brand new video. Good, bro. I need to get an intro. I don't know what to say at the start of my videos. I just say whatever. What am I even talking about? I don't even know why I started the video. Alright, so we're talking about how other people's messy situations, or how other people's darkness and experiences can really guide us, especially those closest to us, like our parents, siblings, partners. So especially with parents, like I know all about messy upbringings, and of course I had such beautiful parents, but it also come with the darker side as well, and the bad experiences, and the arguments and a lot of the fighting and stuff. So with that, it comes down to how we perceive it and how we integrate that within our own life. So how we choose to use our experiences with other people, how we choose to use that as inspiration for us. Do we use it as inspiration, or do we use it as a way to bring us down more, right? So we can use it as, look, all this shit happened to me, and you hold trauma, and so or you can see it as learning from other people's mistakes and other people's heartache, and choosing to take a different path, and choosing to not act like certain people in your life, and in using that as inspiration to live your life the way you want to live it, and live it more fully, live it more in joy, and not go down the same path as certain people. Because especially when people in your life you see so clearly the path that they went down was just debauchery, and just a life of darkness. But it's when you can see that, and you can use that as wisdom. You can see the wisdom in it instead of seeing just the dark side of it, because darkness and shadow has wisdom in it. It's a teacher. It shows you so much. It's just perspective, and where you're willing to see the good side of things, and where you're able to elevate yourself and elevate your life, and choose your own path, and use other people's experiences and your own experience as wisdom, and really learning from things, and actually integrating that, and choosing to really learn from things, really learn from, and choose to not make the same mistakes other people made. Because when you see the mistakes that people closest to you have made, that have caused them to spiral into places of despair, and when you see despair at its deepest, you either let it take hold of you as well and grab you, or you let it inspire you to live a life in opposition to that. Live a life of not going down that same path, and not going down that path of addictions and vices, and choosing to make your own path. And it's hard. It's hard because it takes a lot. It takes you to the depth of yourself. It takes you to really looking within yourself and seeing where you're not looking at yourself, where unconscious tendencies are playing out through your life, and where you're living unconsciously. And that's where a lot of shadow stems from, where the parts in you that are unseen and haven't been looked at, and that plays out through your life, through relationships, addictions, just throughout your life in general. When we're not looking at the parts of ourselves that are in pain and in resistance, we're letting them fester up, build up, and play out through our lives, and we're living a life that's not rooted in our true self, and we're running from ourselves, and it can bring you down a life of pain and turmoil. And it's like so many people are doing this. It's like almost everyone's not willing to face that darkness within them. They would rather run from it, and like it's hard to see, especially when people closest to you are doing the same thing and just running from themselves and not choosing to make a stand. It can be difficult, but when you yourself choose to make a stand and choose to learn from other people's mistakes, learn from your own mistakes, and really start working with yourself and working with those parts in you that are unseen. And when you start to see those parts, you really start to come into your own power, and you open your heart up to love and joy, and naturally people around you start seeing that, and you start to inspire people. You start to bring light to falsity. You start to really change people around you, and some people don't like that. Some people don't want to change. Some people just want to stay in their old ways, and that's cool. Like, you can't force anyone else to change, and that's a lesson in itself, because I know I've been there trying to change people, and that usually comes when you haven't fully changed yourself, and you're already trying to change other people. It just doesn't work. And even when you've done so much work on yourself, you can't change other people. It's always down to them. Like, you can be a signpost for them, you can be a mirror for them and show them, but at the end of the day, it's up to them. It's always up to yourself. No one's going to heal your wounds. It's up to you. It's always up to you. Like, that's just pretty obvious, to be honest. Like, and people think that getting into a relationship out of thinking that that's going to heal them, or thinking that's going to bring them to their truth, and that's going to really heal them. It's just it's not how it works. It's not how it works, and that's how we just cause more trauma for ourselves, more karmic loops. And it's rough, man. It's rough. But if we can just look at society and see what's going on, like, fuck, man, like, just go, I don't want to do the same shit everyone else is doing. I want to do my own thing. I want to actually look at myself and actually, instead of looking externally for things to fix my internal problems, I'll just go within and go hermit mode and fucking thug it out and do my own shit, work it out. And that's how we heal ourselves. We face ourselves, we go within, we do the inner work, we do the shadow work, and then naturally over time things start to work themselves out, and we start living more in harmony with life, and we start to bring joy back to life within us. And it's beautiful, it's powerful, it's divine. It's amazing. Alright, I'll leave it there. Cheers for watching. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.